Good morning and welcome back. Today you're going to find us at Tintagel Castle. Now I'm hiding behind the bank at the moment because it's very windy. I don't know if we're allowed to film on there, and if we are allowed to film on there, the audio is probably going to be absolute rubbish. So the rest of the video might just be some music played over the actual recording. I'm going to talk as well, just in case the audio does come out. When it comes to editing and the audio doesn't, like I say, it's just going to be some music over the top, and I'm just going to show you the sights. So we're going to make our way up that path there to Tintagel Castle, and hopefully, fingers crossed, the audio is going to be good. This valley down towards the castle is gorgeous. Up there on the cliff as well. Not sure what building that is. Could possibly be the new Tintagel Castle, but don't quote me on that. Because as you all know, I'm not very good on my history or geography. I just like going and looking at stuff. Right, let's follow this path up to the castle. We've got a few minutes to wait before we're allowed in because we're a little bit early. I just wanted to show you guys this bay. And look at that. I hope you can see that on the camera, but that bridge there is the one we've got to walk over to get on that giant rock where the castle was. That is an amazing bay. Oh look, if you don't want to take the bridge, there looks like there's a walk there, but no, we're taking that bridge. Definitely taking that bridge, and I'm praying that they tell me that I'm allowed to record. Well, I'm not going to ask them. I'm just hoping that they don't see the camera and tell me that I'm not allowed to record. Wow, look at that bay. So we are into the castle. I didn't see anything saying no filming, so guess what? I'm filming. Wow. These old walls. This must be where all the guards were, shooting their arrows and throwing their spears at people. Looking out onto the coastline. Or is this where they used to pour burning hot oil through to stop people from coming over? Right, let's make our way to the bridge. So here we are on King Arthur's Bridge. Well, it's not King Arthur's Bridge, it was built way after that. Now, I'm not a big fan of bridges or heights, as some of you probably well know. So I am ever so slightly pooing myself, but I'll be fine. I'll be fine. The bridge feels stable. It's a little bit wobbly. It's a little bit wobbly. Oh, there's a lady over there. It looks like she might take me off for filming, so I'm going to put the camera down. A little bit of info there for you guys. That must be this location right here. Now I've just had word that there could be a chuff flying around here somewhere, which is a bird that looks a bit like a crow with a long red beak and was actually once extinct. But shh, we're not supposed to know that. Wow, look at these castle walls, man. This is so cool. Look at the views from these places. How awesome is that? Now I know of a lot of you research on these places I go, but apparently this is the birthplace of King Arthur himself. Look at the caves down here as well. Somewhere around here is Merlin's cave, and we're going to be visiting that later. Check out that waterfall, that is awesome. And those caves down there. Hopefully when the tide goes out far enough we can get down there later to go and explore. But for now, we're in Tintagel Castle. There's plenty in for you guys on here. The Trader's Tale. Plus the shadows on the information there, Kaylee. So these grass covered walls literally date back to the 5th and 6th century AD. Absolutely crazy to think that people thousands of years ago were in these buildings by all the sailors and ships coming in and trading their wines and olives and all other types of foods and goods from all across the Roman Empire. And to think that we're here thousands of years later, having to pay for the privilege to look around. And I keep coming back to the same view, but how can you not appreciate this view and want to look at it?
Glorious.
It really is. If you're coming down to Cornwall Way, Tintagel Bay, absolutely amazing. I think this is probably prettier than Kynance Cove. There's a path coming up here, we'll be absolutely fine. Look at that. What do you reckon these were? Do you reckon these could have been the bedroom of the sailors and the people that used to stay here maybe? Or part of the storerooms? Who knows? It's amazing to think that people were using this land thousands of years ago. Absolutely crazy. I'm hoping that I somewhere find a Roman coin just laying about. I wish I had a metal detector with me. Wouldn't be allowed to use it, but maybe a little sneaky one. So we're now right on top of the cliff, and that there would have been one of the main buildings, probably used for eating and dining, celebrations, maybe beheading the odd person. Who knows? There's no plaques to tell me. There's a big fire going on over there. I wanted to make my way up to the edge of these rocks and see the view that they were looking at all those years ago. Unfortunately, someone's put this fence in front of me and I can't figure out how to do it. Also, there's a sign saying don't go over there, so we won't be going over there. Go right on top of the cliff now. Probably one of the highest points there is. It's probably where the Roman guards and the soldiers used to keep a lookout for enemy ships in the distance coming to attack them and trying to take over the Roman Empire. Or maybe where they came in when King Arthur was born and the ships came in bringing gold, frankincense and myrrh. No, that was baby Jesus, wasn't it? Oh, I don't know. I'm confused. There's some imp. this must be one of the historical ovens where the Romans used to cook their pizzas. So I think this here is the actual oven. It's really cool. That there is where they must have fed the things through, or it's a little air hole or blowhole or something like that. I'm going to have a dig around in there with my hand. Wow, look at this edge. Now the wind is behind me, blowing me towards it, so I don't know how far I'm going to go because I am terrified of edges like this. It's not a sudden drop? Oh, thank God for that. Look at that. Oh, I thought it was just going to drop off into the abyss. See, these would just be the natural steps that they've used. Just out of the rocks, coming up. This must have been so cool back in the day. Being a Roman, walking up here with your Roman sandals and swords on the side and everything clanking and jingling. Literally some kind of slate look. And it's just been smoothed off and worn out over the years. Just to think that we're stepping on the same paths that King Arthur probably stepped on. Let's make our way up to the top there and go and meet King Arthur himself. Just found this cave. This little walk through or alleyway or something like that. Now, there's a bit of a puddle there and I don't have my boots on, but with a little bit of planning, I think we can make it through. Nope. Right, I'm going to need both of my hands. Made it into King Arthur's tunnel. Wow, some people have been etching some graffiti into the rocks, which I don't like very much. But according to legend, this is where King Arthur used to come with his tissues and bottle of lube to bash one out when he was bored. No, I'm joking. Do not take that as gospel. I'm just making shit up again. I wonder how many Romans in their sandals have slipped over on this and hurt themselves in the past. This is such a cool little tunnel. Okay, I'm gonna have to go hands free again because I need to get across here. Just hide behind the wall out of the wind. This here was the chapel on top of Tintagel Castle. It's probably the chapel where King Arthur was christened. That's if he was christened. I don't know if Christianity was a thing back then, or even if he was a Christian. I'm literally just making stuff up again. Could have been where he married. Was King Arthur married? Exactly. Plus, all we know is most of the history we're taught today is absolute rubbish and lies. But as far as we know, this is the birthplace of King Arthur. Probably where he was raised, who knows, but this was the chapel. What a place though, what a place to get married if you're in this chapel, looking at these cliffs. You should say your vows and regret your life choices. So here you go, this was King Arthur's shed, where he used to keep all his tools and his gardening equipment. No, I'm joking. It's just a little shed that tells you about the excavation of the site. There's a map there of the place where we came in and the bridge we crossed and the route we done around the island.
In a few sentences, why was the castle built?
I'd have loved to have been here with these guys, digging the place up, looking for pottery and coins. That's so windy. Where are we going? Ah, the steps there take us all the way down there. So it's just come down that walk down there on the side of the cliff. This here into the beautiful cove. Wow, pretty spectacular. Merlin's cave apparently is just down there somewhere, but we're not allowed to go into it because they're doing some work on the rocks just down here, because when the tide comes in it moves the rocks about, makes them pretty unstable. So that's quite a shame we can't go into Merlin Cave today. Is the entrance to Merlin's cave. Unfortunately, we can't go in it. Gutted. There's the stream. It's turning into that waterfall we were looking at coming off the side of the cliff. Going into this beautiful turquoise water. Well, are we? I don't know if we're recording or not.
It's flashing.
We are recording. It just took a little while to get going. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it from Tintagel Castle. It's a shame we didn't get to Merlin's Cave, but the castle itself was pretty damn good. I was quite impressed with it. Normally don't pay to look at things, do we? But
No, but that was worth it.
yeah, I was quite happy with that. I hope you can actually hear me because of the wind is blowing around. There's a windshield right now. Sorry, I got a bit of indigestion going on. Well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. Do all the good stuff. Like, subscribe and comment. No, I'm joking. I never say that. Do what you want to do. I don't care. We'll see you in the next one.